My name is Louise Reynolds.
We have to pause for a moment here. Stay with us. We have got some breaking news.
Bankman-Fried now faces more than 100 years in prison.
First Republic is now the third major bank to fail since March.
The deadliest earthquake that Morocco has
hand over
suffered
the
in more than
reins
100
to his son.
years.
Because the news is so fleeting and stories change every single day, we're in kind of an oversaturated media age. It feels like by drawing and slowing down, we can really process stories at a much more human pace. For me, it kind of immortalises the time that we're living in. Back in the day, history paintings were all biased because of the commissioner that paid for them to be made. So history was kind of rewritten by specific people. So without this biased commissioner, I use news feeds and articles that are thrown up to me by the algorithm as my commissioner instead. The title of my show is Red Sky at Morning, which if you've ever been in the country in Britain, it's like a common phrase that people use all the time, that red sky in the morning is a shepherd's warning, which means that the storm is here today, the rain is gonna happen in the coming hours, and that's kind of how the news feels right now for me. All the stories that I've pulled from have an undertone of darkness, and it feels like a kind of heavier body of work probably than some drawings that I've made before. But within that there is hopefully the implication of an optimism that the next day will be better, with the implied shepherd's delight that will follow. I feel that a lot of my work, the stories, are about questioning hierarchies, and I think conceptually by centering drawing, you're immediately questioning a hierarchy in the history of art as well, about how drawing has always been the third and last stage of any exhibition. So I want it to be at the forefront for me, with painting at the bottom. Aspects of high and low culture are really important in the news stories that I pull from, because it feels like that's how news feeds are presented to us every day, where really serious world events are just run up so close to kind of celebrity gossip or relationship dramas. And I find that really disturbing actually, and that's why I've kind of run these kind of stories together in the works that I've made, not in a disrespectful way, but more in a holding up a mirror to maybe how we are presented the information in the first place. And a couple of the works, like for instance this one, is about the celebrity drama about Kylie and Timothy at the Golden Globes, run up right next to a picture which is about unnecessary death in the news right now. And that probably comes across really brutal and maybe insensitive, but that is how the news is presented to us every day, and that's what I want to underline and put a question mark next to. My name is Louise Reynolds, and this is my solo exhibition at Unit called Red Sky at Morning.